Hong Kong life photographer, and these are my images. I've been living on Llama for about 5 years, and I've basically learnt about landscape photography and sunset photography, and that's kind of where I started and where I got passionate about photography. This is from one of the spots that I love on Llama. Llama has a power station. When you get there first, you look at it and you think, how the hell am I going to live next to a power station? You go swimming next to that in that water and you think, what's going to come out of there? I tried to show you in this image that the power station just becomes part of the background. Another one from Llama. This is my favorite beach. I would love to live on this beach, but it's so small that you can't really. I actually have this picture on my wall. It's one of the only pictures that I've printed of my own, and I really love it because it shows Llama and Hong Kong and just a bit of love. This image was taken also on Llama at a beach called Pecha. To get there I had to climb over some rocks, and on the way back I actually got stuck because the tide came up, and I had to fall in the water a few times to get out. This is my crystal ball photography. I actually brought it along. It's in there. It's really heavy and it takes a lot of motivation for me to go out and take pictures. I need 2 tripods, the crystal ball and my camera to do it. This is another one of those crystal ball shots. Basically it's on a stand and I remove the stand in Photoshop. This image took about 3 years to execute because, like I said, the motivation is... and you know what Central's like. This is me taking a step up in my photography, combining people and landscape. I was really lucky to get to... This is my favorite beach, by the way. I was really lucky to get to this beach, and there was this wonderful lady sitting on the beach there praying. This is some of my more recent work. It's quite difficult to take pictures of people in Hong Kong, especially local people. If you're a street photographer, people see your camera and they just run away. With my technique, I smile, I wave, and I have my camera at my chest, and then I just snap about 5 shots. I really love this image. It's not perfect. It's not sharp. The contrast is all off. But for me, what's beautiful about this image is that it tells a story. Would you believe it's in Wan Chai? And it was taken through a taxi window while I was moving. This is a barber in Sheung Wan. He didn't like me taking this picture. He really hated it. But in the end, I got the shot I wanted. It made me think of that movie about that barber that kills people. Oh. You know which one? Funny story. I see these people every day, and she does the exact same thing every day. She takes her shoe off, they sit down, she takes her shoe off, she uses her key, she scrapes a little bit of heel into her shoe, and then she tips it on top of her husband's head. Every day. Walking around Central taking some pictures, and I saw this guy. I don't usually ask for permission, but I actually went to this guy and I asked for his permission. I spoke to him a little while. He was never in the army. He was really short too, but I loved his hat. Fog on Llama, it's amazing. You can't see for like a few meters in front of you. It's just incredible. This image just really spoke to me, and I saw him walking along the pier and it made me think of a horror movie. This is a guy named Eric. He's a French resident on Llama. He owns, I think it's the French Bulls bar here in Sheung Wan. A really nice guy. I was really happy that he let me take his picture. Once again, the feeling that comes from it is what I was looking for. I never got his name. He was in TST. Another Hong Kong local. It's amazing what you can find here. There's such a mix of people. I went to him, asked him, can I take a picture? And he went, why? And I said, oh, you have a really interesting face. And he was like, yeah, all right. One of my fellow photographers in the Hong Kong Photography Club, I forget his name, sorry. I know, it's terrible. But yeah,
Patrick.
Amazing guy, such a character. You can see through his expression, his tattoos, everything. He's really been around and he knows what life is about. You want to sleep in Hong Kong? I'll take your picture. I promise. This lady was sleeping on a bench in Central, and everyone who looks at it thinks that she's dead, but she was snoring. So, this is my latest project. It's Cinematograph. It's a combination of video and still images. There's a guy named Jamie Beck in New York who does it for fashion photography. This is the barber who was trying to kill someone, and he closed this door later on. Another one, it's a combination of still and movie images. I really like how it's just kind of frozen the moment, but then you've got a little bit of movement going on there. It's like life goes on. I really like this format of photography. Another one. This is on Llama Island. Everybody in Hong Kong eats at these restaurants, and I take photos a lot down the alleyways, and I see where your food comes from. Somebody told me a story about that's it. Never mind.